Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, 1st of October. Happy October, guys. And this is our weekly recap, goes out to all my members and as well as people on social media. So let's talk about the week that was, as it's been a very, very long week and what's going on. So when we look at the market here, there's a couple things that come into bear. One, the high of the SPY was on September 2nd. We were down all of September since then. Basically, that was the high. And we've been down all then. We opened up yesterday, we closed on the lows, we gapped up today, and then we dumped. Why did we dump? No very specific reason other than the same stuff, sell strength. And then right around here, we started a reverse, right around 10:45, and you got this massive half an hour rally, went sideways, made a cup and handle, and then they squeezed the shorts. And this part up here was just a short squeeze melting up all the way to the 436 area where I bought some calls for October in the SPY. So when we look at the chart and what's going on here now, we can really see here that we pushed all the way back up. We have what we call a hammer reversal candle. We traded below the previous day's close, came up, and we took back almost the entire candle, stopping right here just at the 8-day. Where do we go from here? Not much left to bother this market. So we can see now whether or not the market wants to wake back up here after a very, very brutal September. If we get any weakness, I believe it's a buying opportunity. I started buying today. I bought some October calls, the 340s on the SPY. I bought some stock in AMD. I bought some stock in Win. We'll be looking to buy more next week. And we'll go from there. The next big spot on us is 440.04. That's where this gap is, and the 21 days there. And then above that, you start looking up here at the 444 level, and then we can rocket. You have a possible W formation forming on the SPY. Came down, pushed up to a midpoint, and came down. So that 440, 440 or 50 area becomes the midpoint that you have to break above. What else we have going on? Let's look at the Qs. The Qs have been just trashed all week. Weaker, but look at the big size of the candle there as well, a big hammer candle there. The IWM, a very strong candle today. Look at the size of that hammer candle. We engulfed completely the previous couple of days action. We were led today by the financials, which had a strong day, and energy, which continues to rage here. All right, a lot going on here in the markets. So where do we go from here? My guess is we continue to push higher. Did I trade a lot this week? No, did not trade a lot this week, to be honest with you. Decided to stay mostly out of the action and see where we go from here. And, the point of that is that sometimes it's the best thing to do is not to trade if you don't have conviction. And I lacked a lot of conviction this week. I didn't really feel this market was trying to dump as much as I would want it to because of the VIX. The one thing I can say about the VIX, 2 Mondays ago, this was the open on the VIX. Look at that. Look at that rocket ship on that candle. We never even got close to there again, even though we came down and put the same low in. There was just no selling pressure in this market. There was no volatility. There was no panic. And when you look at the SPY, you can see here on the volume that, we never even got that kind of big capitulation volume. The closest we came to it was on that last Monday, 2 Mondays ago, when we had 166 million shares traded. We couldn't get to 150 million shares traded here. And today we have, for a bounce day, we have nice volume here. We're sitting here at over 100 million shares with about 25 minutes to go. So I'll post charts again on Sunday. For me, this market looks like it wants to go. I'm starting to make some dip buys, and, we're going to focus on the stronger names, and I want to have some weekend exposure just in case this market gaps up. I don't want to be sitting here staring at it and saying, why don't I have anything? What do I do now? Everybody have a great weekend. I'll catch you live on Monday morning.